Oh, hello, and welcome to the show. Today we're doing Super Mario Land, and we're going to do this different to the other reviews because I've had to sleep watching my videos back. So what the fuck are you doing if I'm doing that? This game, as we will or will not know, is a 1989 game released in Japan on the 21st of April. North America on the 31st of July, and would you know it, was over here in the great land of Europe, had to wait over a year on September the 28th, 1990. Now, that takes the piss. Again, I don't understand it. It wankers. That's all I've got to say about them. Absolute gimps. It is part of the Super Mario series, as you can see, because it's called fucking Super Mario. My personal feelings about this game is the sprite is too big. Look at him. He's massive, and them boxes are tiny. The enemies are tiny. The flower's tiny. It just was all a bit weird. All these sizes were different. But then it wasn't created by our main man Miyamoto. No. This one was by a lad called Gunpei Yokoi and Satoru Okada. If I got them names wrong, I apologise. I am not Japanese, but it is what it is. Yeah, it's just one of these games, isn't it? That is like, so I started playing. I thought, what am I playing? But then the inevitable thing happened. I started to enjoy it, boys. I started to enjoy this. I didn't know why. I thought the enemies were too small. I thought Mario was too big. I thought the boxes, I didn't like the black and white. But then I found myself hooked. Now, one thing you know if it's alright is if you get hooked. And I did. And I really did. And for just that, a black and white game that I was playing in 2025 and I'm hooked. That's got to say something, right? That has got to say something. It's got this great soundtrack on it as well, which if you want to hear it, go and hear it on another YouTube channel because I'll keep getting. I was getting in a bit of trouble with the old original music, so I don't want to lose my channel. So yeah. It was a launch game for the Game Boy as well, by the way, which is quite a nice thing to know. And it received 2 sequels, which was number 2, which was the Golden Coins, and Wario Land, Super Mario Land 3 in 1994, which was something I've never played before, so that's going to be coming up, isn't it? It was going to be developed by Nintendo, even though it had different creators. I don't know why they would move away from such a bloke, but if they didn't, would they have got a game that is totally out of sync from the others? No Mushroom Kingdom, which is quite nice. It's nice that they kept to some of the same enemies, but as far as we're going, this was decent, you know. It's got 12 levels, so it's not too big, which it can't be because the size of the Game Boy cartridges were a lot bigger than the Switch ones, but they didn't know how to prioritise memory and how to get it and whatever. It's all changed. What else to say about it? Now, let's talk about a bit of something that bugs me about this game. Princess Daisy. So they thought to themselves, right? Princess Peach. Yeah, I'll talk about that in a minute. What just happened? Princess Peach. We've used her quite a bit. By this time, not that much really. They've used her, but they thought we need to bring another soul in for you to save. So they decided on Princess Daisy, right? Why? Why did they go down the princess route again? Why is Mario some sort of ladies' man when he's a little plumber? How does he get himself in these situations where he's getting on alien ships, going to places and saving another princess? Doesn't make sense. Why couldn't it have been Peach's father. Oh, he's on this alien land. Oh, we found it. It could have been anything. It could have been something a bit different. Something a bit. They made the game different. Why didn't they go all the way? And that's annoying. That has annoyed me. It is Daisy's debut appearance. The alien Tatanga is whatever in the new setting of Sarasaland. As you can see here, is Egyptian. Now, as I said, I was going to talk about in a minute, was a moving platform that I totally missed and jumped down. The jumping on this game is something to get used to. When you get used to it, it's fine. But don't treat this like another Mario game jumping, because it's not. And the way the platforms move, they are very sudden. There's no smoothness to them. They're not like, oh, going like this. No, I can't do it. Fucking annoying to try and jump on them. It winds me right up. It really does. It really does. I didn't enjoy the black and white of the game either. But what could they have done? It was a black and white system. I personally think this game should do with a remake, because I added a few more levels in, because it was a good idea. It was different. No one's seen a Mario game like this before. Set whole different. It's an alien. You're Mario in an alien world. Where else have you? Can you say that's been a thing? It was a good idea, but they've just not really gone back to it yet. I don't get that, boss. That was weird, as you know, or don't. So this game was something else, as you know. It was being absent of Miyamoto's creativity may damaged it a little bit, because people were really good fans of him, and why wouldn't they be? He's created some of the best games of all time. Daisy, don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know why he went, but then we got a new power up, the alien ship. We got a new power up with the bouncing balls rather than the fire flowers. It's not great, but then you can use your balls in a way that you couldn't before, which is quite nice. I was just having a look at some stuff, and this is crap of stuff that I'm reading. The reception of this game is really good by reviewers, by the way. 98% fucking Player One gave it. Computer and Video Games gave it 93%. Electronic gave it 31 out of 40. The Games Machine in the UK gave it 94%. It's because it was original, and it was a Game Boy. Their first game, release game, right? And this is the first handheld. I think this might have been the first handheld. I don't think the Game Gear come before this. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. But this was special. This is a special piece of kit. The music was good on it, and I think I said that already, but if I haven't, I found the levels a bit crappy originally, but they started to grow on me. And that's what this game is. It's like fungus. It grows, but it grows on you, and you start to like it. It's not the fungus you don't like. It's like a good tasty mushroom. This is. It is, and it was getting fun. Then I didn't like this theme. I was like, fucking hell, what have they done? They've ruined the game here. But nah, I was wrong. It actually started to feel like a nice addition. And I got lost. I got lost in the game, and I didn't think I was enjoying it. But before I knew it, I completed it. I completed a Mario game, which I completed before, by the way, as you can see in one of my older videos. I'm not sure it was on this channel or my other channel, the Retro Jammer. Have a look if you want to. But there's not much. It's not much else you can say. You got the same sort of enemies, apart from your turtles blow up now. That was new. I didn't expect that. the levels are a little bit long, but you only got 12 of them, so is that really a problem? And they've gone back to a game where they've been like, they made it for kids. So you know, if you're playing it and you're like 10, you got a chance of completing it. And like fucking Lost Levels there, where you're like a 20-year-old ripping your face off because of how shit it is. It was just a nice change, and I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it, and I'd love to know how you thought, what you thought of this game. Did you like the new theme that they come out with? Did you? What did you think? Like these mini games here, brilliant idea. There are some really good ideas, and you know, there's some bad things about the game, sure. The enemy sizes, as I said, but there's some good ideas, and it's a shame they didn't revisit some of them. But let me know what you think, because that's what matters as well. Because I'll tell you all day what I think. I really will. But what you think is what matters. I mean, yeah, I think there's not much more I can say about it. I'm gonna go into the rating of the game now, and I don't know. I'll give you a bit more, but yeah. Thank you for watching the gameplay. Over to you in the ratings. And here we are on the ranking of the tiers. As you see what we've done on the other videos, and you know this game here. I'm not going to put it there. Don't put it there. Now I'm stuck between okay game and good game. I've got to put it as good game because I actually enjoyed it, and I can't put it with these three because it doesn't deserve to be with these three. It deserves to be with Yoshi there. I'm confident with that placement for it because it was a good game. I did enjoy it, and I was hooked. If a game hooks you, how can it just be an okay game? I wanted to keep playing it. I wanted to complete it for the second time. It's a good game, and I'd love for a remake. I really would. With more additional levels, it's too short just to be released for an 80 quid fucking game on the Switch 2, like, which I am getting a Switch 2. I've got it pre-ordered, but I missed out on the first batch. Yeah, it's a game that I recommend that anyone plays. It is good. And if you haven't played before, let me know what you think when you do play it, and if it's a fond memory for you, also let me know, because that's brilliant, you know. It really is. Please like this video. I don't get many likes. Please subscribe, and there's more people subscribing now. We're starting to get some subscribers, which is bloody brilliant, and I thank every single one of you. There will be a time when, if I get high enough, I do want to do giveaways and stuff. I really do, because I'm a big believer in giving back. It's what it is. Anyway, thank you. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video.